What's going on, guys? Welcome back, episode 5. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you're enjoying these videos. This week's episode's a little bit different. Wasn't as much going on around here this week, so we just been feeding cows and slowly getting ready for calving season. Calving season starts in March usually, so it's kind of our crazy time. But I thought it'd be a good vlog to kind of show you guys what calving season is all about. The saves and the right place at the right time kind of moments. And I do a little bit of voiceover and kind of explain what each calf, what each save is about. So I had a couple videos from last year I thought were pretty cool. You might enjoy them. Enjoy. Let's ride. So when they say right place at the right time, that's exactly what this day was. Checking cows like we normally do, and just happened to see this little guy, freshly born. And sometimes they get the sack around their face, and if you're not there in time, or if mama doesn't lick it off, that's a bad thing, obviously, to have a airtight sack around your face for your first breath. So it doesn't usually end well, but we happen to be there and we're able to save this little guy. So this second save, a lot like the first one, this cow had been working on this calf for quite a while, longer than she should have. I thought I could maybe just go help her real quick. Of course, they choose to calve right on the side of the ditch. You can't really see it here, but this thing finally broke loose right at the worst possible place. You can't really see it behind her, but there was a little irrigation ditch there with about 2-3 feet of cold running water, and the calf most certainly would have drowned to death. So once again, I'm glad I was there to see the whole thing and barely catch him right before he went in the water. This little guy turned into quite the project last year. Sometimes these calves, when they're in the womb, their joints don't always develop completely, and that's exactly what happened with this little guy. His pastern joints never quite straightened out like they needed to, so it turned into a little project for us to slowly make him little braces and slowly straighten his joint out so he could walk and stand and be a normal cow. So that's what we had to do here, and like I said, it was a labor of love. It took us about little over 2 months to get his legs straight enough to where he could stand on his own and get him healed up. And the last little shot here you'll see of him walking away with his mom in the field when we turned him out to pasture. As you can see, he ended up being a pretty darn big calf, and a happy, healthy one at that. If we hadn't taken the time to change the bandages and the braces twice a day for close to 3 months, I definitely don't think he would have had quite as good of a life, and probably maybe wouldn't have made it. So it was well worth every second. So this little guy here was another little fun project we had. We ended up finding this guy. We named him Benji. but he was born in a tiny little puddle in a blizzard. Really small calf, probably 30 pounds. Definitely wouldn't have made it, and his mom wasn't real into taking care of him, and he couldn't really even stand when we got him. So we kept him in the house for about a week, got him some milk, and got him strong enough where he could stand and walk on his own. As you can see, not everybody was excited to have a baby cow in the house, but he sure was a fun project for us. And if you didn't know, yes, they do make coats for calves. This was definitely one of the more memorable rescues of last year. A lot of times these cows will go somewhere secluded, go hide themselves while they have their calf, which is great, but this one decided to have her calf on the wrong side of the river. And getting back with her calf would have been a huge problem. If you don't know, calves can't really swim, especially when they're barely a day old. So thank God we had this canoe, and I was able to somehow catch the calf and get the calf and the mama back to shore nice and safe. Worked out pretty well.